What advice would you give to the younger version of yourself?
Don't marry the wrong person. I waited till I was in my late 30s. I wanted to have kids, and I thought, better get moving on it. Don't do that. If you don't meet the right person, forget it. Just stay single.
So how do I know if I found the right person?
I think your heart will tell you that. And if you see any red flags, listen to those red flags and run like hell.
Could you give me a few red flags?
Well, if you have a girlfriend and she's in her late 20s and all she has is a mattress and she's renting a room and there are a pile of clothes in the corner and her car looks like it went through a war zone, that's a red flag right there.
I think one of the big ones that you mentioned is trusting my intuition. If something inside is telling me to run, trust that.
Absolutely. Trust your intuition. Listen to this. When I went to the priest, we had to take this written test to get married. We both failed it. We weren't right for each other. I ended up with a lot of heartache, pain, and a financial liability that I just did not want to, take on. So stay single until the time is right.
One thing I hate about dating, is when you're speaking to someone new and they're making you miss your ex. Like, I high-key hate that guy, but you're making him look so good right now. Why? Like, did he send you?
Look, this is one of the main reasons why a man should always be self-improving. This is why, as a man, you always want to focus on yourself, level up, increase your resources, hit the gym, stay in shape, just be the best version of yourself. You can't lose by doing that, because once you're the best version of yourself and a woman experiences that with you, the next guy that she encounters or the next guy that she try to take serious, she's going to compare the two. She's going to compare a previous experience to the new experience that the new guy is offering. And if the experience that you give her supersedes that, just understand one thing: that bitch ain't going nowhere. She's gonna come right back to you. That's how women are. A woman is only gonna move on when she find your replacement, bro. Like, a lot of times, like, when a woman try to move on and she deal with other men, she's gonna compare those other men to you. And once she realize, like, these dudes don't self-improve, these dudes don't elevate, these other dudes not in their bag like you, she's gonna come running right back to you, fam. And that's how it usually goes. But here's the thing, bro: once a woman stray and she come running back, just know, fam, that woman is no good. Now, you can smash her a couple times, but do not bring her back and put her back in her position. Don't put her back in the same position that you had her before she strayed. Put her ass on the bench. You know what I'm saying? Let her watch the game and learn from it, but do not put her back on your team. I mean, like, if you want to smash from time to time, that's cool, but don't smash and then try to court her or take her on dates or no shit like that, man. Just keep her on the bench. But the key thing here, fellas, the way these birds' mindsets are, they are always going to compare you to the next guy. So that's why when you deal with a woman, you have to give her an experience. You see what I'm saying? And that should just be in general. And once you really focus on yourself, fam, and you deal with a woman just off the rip that you giving her your energy, your time, that's a fucking major experience. She's gonna feel that energy, you know what I'm saying? And she's gonna want to be around it. Women gravitate to men who have potential. They feel a man potential and they want to be on this team. But again, fellas, keep that in mind, okay? Keep that in mind, that a woman is always comparing you to the next guy. Don't forget that.
Cannot erase your wholeness. You cannot erase your past.
You just get around some niggas that don't know. That's
Once you put that jacket on, that's on for life. Now, mind you, I'll accept it depending on our relationship. You want to be cool. You want to fuck around.
Yeah.
You want to do the friends with benefits shit. That's cool. I need a hoe to do that because you're going to be fun. You're going to be funner than this bitch that's trying to be a wife, and I ain't trying to make nobody a wife right now.
If that's what I'm on, yeah.
If that's what I'm on, but understand that's where it stops. When I'm looking for a wife, all right, bitch, it was fun. Go find another basketball player. Go find another podcaster. Go find another nigga in the NFL. I'm on to these holy women now. See, they want you to treat them like the holy women. It's not happening.
I was a single mom at the time, and so I didn't want him spending the night in my house and her seeing him if we weren't going to be going anywhere with that relationship. So it was a lot of, I already don't sleep, but it was either I went to his house, you know, if I had a babysitter, and I would stay there until like 5 a.m. and I would always have to rush back home and try to get there before she woke up. You get what I'm saying? So to me, I was jumping through too many hoops for this. It's like, you got to make up your mind. Because this is not going anywhere. What am I doing all this for?
Then it was a bigger decision to make.
Hell yeah.
If we're gonna be together, I had to give up my job.
For every man, there's a woman. And for every dummy, there's a dummy.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Giving up your job just to be with a woman is kind of crazy, bro. So you giving up your job to be with her. So what she's gonna do, she's gonna turn you into a housewife. She's gonna give you an allowance. And here's the thing. Let's say if a man was making, I don't know, 60,000 at his job, right? And let's say his wife now give him an allowance of $80,000. Bro, all that's gonna do is turn you into her bitch. Facts. She's the breadwinner in the family, and from the time you do something that she don't like, she will make it known that you her bitch. You see what I'm saying? Because making that 60,000 from your job or how much ever you were making, you're still earning it, right? So as a man, you're still feeling like a man and you're earning your own money. But to give up your job to be with a woman, I mean, that's kind of crazy, bro. As a man, you shouldn't have to do that. You see what I'm saying? It's like, no disrespect, right? But we all men here. Like, if a chick is coming to your crib and she's leaving out every morning to go back home and things like that, bro, I'm just saying, bro, to give up your manhood, pretty much, to give up your manhood to be with her, fam, that's never a good thing. That's all I'm saying. And fellas, before y'all do something like that, that's something that y'all really want to think about, fam. Do you want to be your wife, bitch? Like, do you want to be under your wife? Because there's no way he could feel like a man in the house. Think about if they go to a fancy restaurant or some shit like that. Think about who's going to be paying for the bill. I'm making it even worse. Think about if she sneaked the credit card under the table so nobody sees, and you grabbing the car like, yeah, let me pay for that. And that's cool, but that's you living a lie. And as a man, like, you should never be okay with doing that. So the bottom line is this, bro. If you're dealing with a woman where you have to give up your job for her, don't give up your job. If you're dealing with a woman who makes way more money than you, let that motivate you to make more money. But one thing you don't do is give up your job to get an allowance with her. And I'm not sure if that's the case, but what's the other option? If you're giving up your job, it's pretty much because your wife is giving you an allowance or she's giving you some type of income. This is crazy. Be wise out here, fellas.
That shit is crazy.
Nah, this is crazy. Look how she got my man. She's hiding that dude's face. Sad. Look, fellas, y'all gotta understand, bro. When you take a woman on a date, you have to look at that as an investment. You're investing money, but most of all, you're investing your time. Time is the most valuable asset in life. Don't have a woman disrespect you like this if you gotta pay for the bill, bro. The least that she could do is show some appreciation and not disrespect. Why is you hiding my face? What do you have to hide? What it is like, bro, these women treat suckers like this because they don't want other suckers to think is anything serious. It's like, man, you know what I'm saying? Let me hide his face. We just on a date, nothing major. Sad, man. Fellas, this is why some man, you gotta have more respect for yourself than this, bro. And the only way a man could develop that type of respect that he needs to be a man is by constantly self-improving and understanding his value as a man. A bunch of you dudes out here are just suckers, bro. Y'all suckers, so women treat y'all like who y'all are. That's one thing about women. A woman is gonna treat a man how she perceive a man. Like, if she view you as a sucker, she will treat you like a sucker. She will do some shit like this. When a woman is really into a dude, bro, you gotta beg her to not post you. It's like, baby, don't put me in a story. I'm just trying to be low key. I ain't trying to do all that. But when a woman is hiding your face, she gonna post you, but she's gonna hide your face. That's disrespectful. You see what I'm saying? Because you better off just not posting me at all. Post a table. Do that. But when a woman posts you like this, fellas, you'll have to understand this is a level of disrespect. This is a woman who only see you as a bill, bro, as a come up. She just see you as a dude who's gonna pay for her rent, pay for her phone bill, take her on fancy dates, but she don't see you as her man. Y'all gotta understand the mindset of these birds, bro. Like, when a bird find a dude that she's really into, fam, she want the world to know, fam. She want the world to know. So if a woman is hiding you, bro, she thinks you're a sucker and she's not into you. That's just the bottom line. If you haven't yet, go get you some of that merch. Y'all already know, don't feed the birds. That's what it is. We don't feed the birds over here. So if you rock with your boy, go get you some of that good merch.